After the mission failed successfully last time, and the dorm mother, well, she wasn't able to gain that love and affection that she so desperately wanted, and so our main heroes there still have to suffer her wrath. And even though it was an episode that seemed of no consequence, there was several little mentions of things that have been previously built up, nodding towards Chekhov's gun. But that means that future episodes may be something to behold. But the only way to get to them? Watch some more. Early in the morning, is it? Or just don't want to get up? I had the sun streaming through the curtains this morning into my face, which was always nice. She's taking it a lot better than I did. She is a morning person. She had no choice in the matter. But what is it that has been decided? I don't think you need to do it for her. But since she was so eager, I think this should be fun. Being the pride of the school must be so tiring. She made it. A second one. And are we going to see more of the underhanded dealings of this little city? A further explanation on various experiments. And the ability altering sounds that keep getting made for some reason. Oh. But when there's a festival going on. She has an attitude that is completely at odds with the uniforms that they're wearing. She's getting on with it rather well, though. She has a great kind of business voice. But photography may be banned, but that doesn't apply to her. Yeah, that's for the entire thing, not just... She needs some up close and personal photographs, doesn't she? I think that might be a little tough to explain. How much money did they go through? Oh, there was not actually that many decorations. She is always so exuberant. Who was that? Ah. Wasn't that the one that was riding about on the cleaning robot? Right. Aid specialist school. So is there just a specialised school for whatever you want to do? Looks like you're not getting out of that one. She has the entire day planned out, an itinerary covering every minute. Okay. Hmm. A lot of effort has been put in there. No, you can't eat the display. They're ready to force each and everything down her throat, aren't they? But yeah, it's probably best not to eat the displays until everyone has seen it. And we're about to see various levels of skill. The thing is, to get that far, you'd be sitting there for a while. Ha! Not quite what you expected. Not bad. So far, it's almost exactly what you would expect from this kind of place. Some fancy cake displays, cross stitch, flower arranging. Where's the metallurgy? As part of her head at this point. How can you keep up that level of excitement for the entire day? Must be tiring. What's with this tone as in you as if you're content with life now? Bringing her back down to earth. Right. Having everyone revere you to that extent where you don't feel like you've actually done anything to earn it. Hmm. And it's only midday. With another school helping out with the food, yeah, of course it's going to be quite good. It isn't like this every day. What's going to be the conflict of this episode? Ugh. No, I can understand what she was going through. She wanted something, but didn't want to didn't want to be the first one to do anything to it. Apparently not. Doesn't mean you need to just completely stuff your face. Although I appreciate the effort. Just wait until you get outside before you make a mess. She put one back. Oh, the orphanage thing. Cool. Tell me about your entire day. A performance. Where do you think they heard it from? And what is this performance that they speak of? If you want to keep your spine located where it is, you do your best. And they've been kept in the dark about it as well. No, I'm thinking that she wanted them to go home before the performance. You are bolstering their expectations now. Well, she can be a bit slippery. She can teleport out whenever she wants. Who could that be? A specific glutton who loves eating. This performance is spreading around. You can't feel so down about such an amazing day. An auction. Are they bidding with actual money? Yep, you would find good things here. Having her giggle to herself in the corner over something that she bought. Hmm. You, I'm glad my history of having to follow people around while they try and buy handbags is over. I don't think I'd buy anything from a kind of school auction. Just straight up, I'll take that. That's not quite how auctions work. It's for a certain someone, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Ah, it was by a certain someone. She needs help. The fact that they find this scene as normal. Does she have some sort of performance as well, or does she just want to outshine everyone else? A purely British made Japanese outfit, okay. But any particular reason she went with the Shrine Maiden? And is British made a sign of quality? Okay. Oh, if you are a true maid, you have to do these orders. Wow, she's actually doing it. She just gets a bit. Is this information that we are going to need for later, or just to here have a little bit more of an info dump? She's still going. She's like a deflating balloon. I was about to say, does she know about it? Just considering the, but more than just what, it's a surprise. I think some of them are expecting something good just because they're your friend, rather than they're expecting stuff of you. What is that face? He does. No, that's for her to know. Yeah, not a bad dress. Still, Tomo. Just the person to run into. I'm trying to think of what she would be doing as a performance. Ah, the glutton. Eh, At this point, I'm guessing it's this far into the story of Index that he is not himself anymore. He's a clean slate. At least she only tried to attack him with a chair instead of electric. Oh. If she can play it well, this is going to be quite nice. The violin by itself can be kind of haunting, I feel. Is there not a cut-off for the buffet? That animation wasn't matching the sound. When she's not putting on airs, that rich girl is actually quite a nice character. She's too awestruck to take photos. That's just how amazing this situation right now is. But when it came down to performing, she actually was quite at ease. It was just the lead up. I'm sure there was some parts of that which is going to mean something. I just can't pick up on what they would be. The photometer arrived just to reinforce, oh yeah, this is kind of like where the timelines are. He's completely lost his memories, and it made that interaction slightly awkward, knowing, well, what we know. What a nice festival. Let's see what's up. Blah. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the skill to play the violin. Especially not as gracious as that. It would sound more like strangling four cats while sliding down a zipline. And in other shows where we've seen a school festival kind of event, we see these other stalls and rooms that they put on, but we never really get to experience them and see what they do from someone walking around. So that little bit there with, let's check out the stitching, cake decorating, etc. I liked it. Shows that it's actually a bit more alive than just set dressing. And I had actually forgotten about that maid character, because they appeared for one episode and that's it. And despite it being somewhat slow, I liked this episode because it got to show that outside of the horror and calamities that can happen in this world, people are still just enjoying their daily lives. time moves on. And to fancy festivals and food and buffets. And I guess because it was a school festival, there wasn't too much kickback from Misako putting on that maid outfit, so if you are enjoying these happy-go-lucky days such as these, or just waiting for the more destructive future episodes, make sure to come back for more. And if you enjoyed, let me know down below, and as always, leaving a like and subscribe is always appreciated. But until the next one, don't stuff yourself too much. You can always go back for a second plate. My patrons are the eager onlookers to make sure that I proceed and play in front of a large crowd. There's no real backing away when I see so many happy smiling faces. So, to Sal, Raywin, Electrican, Darthia, Shiwan, Mega, Jennifer Rojas, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Mats, Rasmus Paulson, Girly, Denim 1997, ASD, Darkshow 7899 and everyone else. I hope you like my performance and my dress, cause you're not getting it again.